Assalamu alaikum everyone, this is Sabahat and welcome to my session. So I'm just going to go on different platforms and see who's live with me at the moment. And in the meantime, those of you who are live and those of you who are watching me, you can let me know where you're logging from. Are you from Pakistan? Are you from abroad? Or are you from any other province or district of Pakistan? So I'll be just back in a jiffy. Let me just go and check out. Okay, so I can see myself. Right. So I'm just going to wait for a few seconds, and in the meantime, if you think everything is fine, the lighting and the shades and everything, so I can just begin with the session, and I can see the emojis coming my way. So thank you for whoever is sending these emojis, and I hope you had a lovely day and had a lovely weekend as well. Okay, so if anyone has gone through the topic what I plan to discuss today, so any comments regarding that? Okay, I can okay, the comments are open, so you can text and I'll be able to receive the comments. And I can see, I guess, Zarkash at the top of my screen. Okay, so Zarkash, if you're still over here when I end this session, I can always take you live on camera. But before the session and in between the session, that won't be possible. Okay, so today's topic, it's about it says, don't be afraid to give up the good. Now, what do you think? Can anyone complete this sentence? So over here, it's not the complete quote. So if anyone can complete it, then it's well and good, but still you can just think about the quote. And well, the complete quote is, never be afraid to give up the good for the great. So that's the quote which I plan to discuss. And this quote, it was said by John D. Rockefeller. And John D. Rockefeller, he was a businessman. He was a great businessman, and he basically wrote this quote in order to encourage people to take risk and aim for higher goals and achievements rather than just settling for just mere good. So he pursued excellence, and that's why he wrote this quote. And that's the reason I plan to discuss this quote today. What do we mean by this quote, and how can we apply it in our daily lives? So let's just start. अगर हम जो है करियर ग्रोथ की बात करें, तो करियर ग्रोथ में it takes a lot of guts to to leave a stable job and pursue your dreams. Like, when you are not going to leave that job, you have a stable job, like everyone जिनकी stable job होती है ना, again, it's a mindset. There are people who though they have a stable job, but there's always something that's missing in their lives. So instead of just settling for the mere good, they would always like to strive and go ahead and pursue their goals and achieve the greatest. And for that purpose, like, if an individual has a decent job and has a good pay as well with benefits, but yet at the end of the day, if that individual feels that there is no satisfaction or there is no room for growth, then what would that individual do? वैसे हमारे यहाँ पर तो जो 80% लोग हैं वो यही करते हैं कि जो उनको स्टेबल जॉब मिली होती है या वट एवर जॉब दे आर डूइंग, दे कीप ऑन डूइंग दैट rather than challenging their circumstances. So there are very few people who challenge their circumstances. They leave the job that is sustainable or that pays good, but yet if there is not fulfillment, or if you don't feel satisfied otherwise, then you can always take this risk. I would call it a risk because for many people it's a risk. There are very few people who are going to take it as a challenge and rise above their means. So this is regarding career growth. Like, you have this situation and you have to take an action, and then you have to stick to the outcome. Obviously, action lena, it's not that easy, but those who become successful, or those who challenge their present conditions, they are the ones who get to see the fruit ripe. सो वो जो कहते हैं कि सब्र का फल मीठा होता है, तो सब्र का फल जो है मीठा भी होता है, और उसके लिए बहुत पापड़ भी बेलने पड़ते हैं. Okay, so then coming to personal development, again अगर personal development को देखें तो like a person might enjoy their free time, but then again there are times when a person might feel stagnant and won't feel that the person is growing otherwise now. So for personal growth, what they need to do is like they can do many things. अगर जो है आप किसी जॉब में हैं, या for your own personal growth, if you feel कि you are not seeing any growth. Adnan Khan Mohammed, thank you so much for watching. So if you feel like you are not growing in that particular job, what you need to do, you need to gauge some new skills. You need to get yourself enrolled in the right courses, जो कि आपको जो है feel हो कि भाई इसको जो है करके adopt करके you might lead into something good, या something into better, not into good, not into better, into great. So you have to rise above your circumstances. अगर आप जो है ओके कर रहे हैं तो यू हैव टू मूव टूवर्ड्स गुड, और अगर आप गुड कर रहे हैं तो देन यू हैव टू मूव टूवर्ड्स ग्रेट, क्योंकि दैट ग्रेटनेस इज द fulfillment you are looking for. That is like if you know you are intellectually good, if you know you have all the skills and everything that is needed to achieve the great, then you should go for it. और अगर आप good पे हैं and you think that you still need to improve yourself, then you need to, for your personal growth, you need to enroll into courses, you need to gauge different skills, you need to work with people, चाहे one to one हो, चाहे in the form of internship हो, या in the form of just go and work with people and gauge that experience, and then you'll come to know where you're lacking, and that's how you're going to grow personally. So this is about personal growth. And then अगर हम entrepreneurs को देखें तो this is what entrepreneurs do. They start businesses, and though they start businesses, they don't know whether they are going to be successful or whether the business or startup is going to be a failure. So they keep on trying, they keep on experimenting, and they take time to do those things. So if an entrepreneur is doing some kind of job, they're going to leave that job and they're going to focus on their startup, और उससे जो है all the process and all the way through they're going to keep on learning and they're going to keep on improving. और जो challenges होंगे, those challenges are going to build perseverance, they are going to build resistance, resilience, not resistance, resilience in the person, and that's how they are going to achieve the greatest. So this is regarding how entrepreneurs can achieve the greatest. And then when we talk about health and wellness, again there are many people, अगर किसी को कोई health issue होता है, like you might have seen or observed many people कि they keep on doing a certain set of exercises or certain set of diet plans to reduce weight, या कोई भी health condition हो सकती है, but then as a result they are not improving. So if they are not improving, so what does it mean? It does not mean कि भाई उनकी जो है effort में कोई कमी है. It just means कि the routine they are following और the strategy जो वो उन्होंने अपनाई हुई है या जिसको वो follow कर रहे हैं, it's not working for them, it's not for their body type. So in order to make things work for you, you need to assess yourself, you need to assess your weak spots, you need to assess your strong areas. When it comes to health, you have to assess those weak spots, and then you have to go and visit the experts as well, जो उस फील्ड में एक्सपर्ट हैं, जिनका उसमें नॉलेज है. लाइक अगर आपने कोई स्किल्स लेनी है तो उस स्किल में आपका नॉलेज नहीं होता, तो यू ऑलवेज गो एंड लुक फॉर people who have expertise in that particular field. Similarly, when it comes to health and wellness, you have to go and visit the experts and the ones जिनकी जो है जिनके you have right testimonials. ये नहीं है कि जस्ट आपने जो है गूगल निकाली, उसमें जो आपको जो है फर्स्ट 5 में आ गए तो आप कहें कि ओके यही बेस्ट है. You have to go on word of mouth. अगर एंड वर्ड ऑफ माउथ आपको रिव्यू से पता चल जाएगा, उससे जो है जब आप लोगों से बात करेंगे तो हु आर इन दैट फील्ड, या आपके गिरदो नवा में बहुत से लोग होंगे जो कि उन एक्सपर्ट्स के गए होंगे या उनके बारे में बहुत हाई क्लेम्स होंगे. सो यू कैन ऑलवेज base your research on those testimonials, on the on the mouth of people, word of mouth, yeah, on the references of people, not word of mouth, on references, or on the testimonials. So these are the basic things जिनसे आपको पता चलेगा कि आप जिन experts के जा रहे हैं whether they are credible or they are not credible. So उसके मुताबिक then you can go for any kind of plan. Obviously वो आपकी जो सारी BMI है या जो भी आपकी जो है फैमिली हिस्ट्री होगी या आपकी अपनी मेडिकल हिस्ट्री होगी, उसको स्टडी करने के बाद दे विल कम टू अ डिसीजन, ओके दिस इज़ द काइंड ऑफ डाइट प्लान विच यू नीड टू डू. एंड देन what there are times when diet plans does not work at all. So instead of going for diet plans, try to analyze your own eating style. अगर आपके eating style में यानी as a layman, यानी as an individual, as an ordinary person, Hamza, okay, Hamza, you want me to add you? Yes, I can add you, but you will have to, like, I have to see you at the top of my screen, and that would be at the end of the session. When I'm going to, take those who are at the top of my screen. If I can see your green camera button, only then I can, take you at the top of my screen. But अभी यहाँ से in audience से मैं आपको जो on screen नहीं ला सकती क्योंकि I can't add you. So you have to add yourself at the top of my screen, and then I'll be able to take you. Okay, so this is all about health and wellness. Okay, you have to go to an expert, and then the expert is going to assess your medical history, your eating style or whatever, and then ultimately you are going to follow the right strategy. अगर आप right strategy follow नहीं करते तो चाहे आप जो है 10-15 साल भी लगा लें तो जो आपको health conditions हैं they are not going to improve. Okay, so this is like again if you have यानी overall आपकी health good है but you want a, an excellent health or the best health, then obviously you'll have to seek advice of an expert. अच्छा, then when we talk about creative pursuits, अब again उसमें जो है ना यही होती है, like if you are pursuing a project which you are passionate about but you are not getting the satisfaction you thought you would get while doing that project, so what is it that's wrong in it? You have to study कि भाई उसमें क्या ऐसी चीज़ है जो आप प्रोजेक्ट भी कर रहे हैं, you're following every step but still you're not getting fulfillment. So you have to revise your strategy, you have to revise your approach towards that particular project. Yeah, you have to study what is that is bringing a gap between you and the project and the fulfillment. So you have to study that gap, and for the same reason उसके लिए हो सकता है कि maybe that project is not right for you, या maybe you are not giving that due time जो कि उस project को करने के लिए required है. So you'll have to make time, you'll have to revise your strategy, and you'll have to do steps in order to get that fulfillment. So this fulfillment, like, it's not just about creativity, it can be in anything, it can be in any work you are doing, it can be in any business you are pursuing. So you'll have to trace the gaps कि कहाँ पर वो gaps आती हैं जो कि आपको failure तक lead करते हैं. So when you start with anything, so keep a journal with yourself and start write each and everything. So when you're going to write each and everything, उसका फ़ायदा क्या होगा? उसका फ़ायदा ये होगा, you'll be aware of each and every step you're taking. और अगर उसमें कहीं gap आता है तो then you'll be aware कि okay ये जो gap आया है इसकी वजह से जो है ये miscommunication हो गई है, या fulfillment नहीं हो रही, या ये delivery जो है delay हो गई है. So you are able to check out those gaps जो कि कोई भी काम ना करने से या उसमें ताख़ीर करने से आते हैं. Okay, then like what this was rather a very big topic, but वही बात है कि you have to just take out the chunks and try to brief it up. So you know what, in the end I would like to say that whatever you are doing, you need to have a positive mindset, you have to have a growth mindset. अगर आपको कोई काम करते हुए जो है, there are people who approach you and who tell you कि ये जो आप काम कर रहे हैं ये इस तरीके से होगा, इसमें जो है ये steps हैं, तो also listen to those people, क्योंकि those people उनको कोई आपसे दुश्मनी तो नहीं होगी, और दे आर नॉट गोइंग टू बी इन यू नो इन कंपैरिजन कि वो अपने आप को आपके साथ कंपैरिजन कर रहे हों. इट्स जस्ट दैट दे आर योर well wishers and they want to see you grow. So always accept this thing when people approach you, चाहे वो आपके audience हो, आपके colleagues हो, आपके जो है siblings हो, या आपके co-workers हो, या can be even your bosses. So wherever you're working or whatever you're doing, always try to accept with a big heart whatever suggestions people give you. Then you need to you need to keep yourself motivated as well. चाहे आप अपने आप को खुद मोटिवेट करें या चाहे आपको दूसरे लोग जिनकी बातों से आप मोटिवेट होते हैं, तो कीप ऑन लिसनिंग टू देम, कीप ऑन इंटरेक्टिंग विद देम, उससे भी आपको बहुत मोटिवेशन मिलेगी. और जो आपके इंस्पिरेशंस हैं, आप यू कैन ऑलवेज गो बैक टू योर इंस्पिरेशन एंड यू कैन ऑलवेज टेक्स्ट देम और टॉक टू देम और इवन लिसन टू देम. दैट ऑल्सो कीप्स यू गोइंग. एंड इन द एंड ऑल्सो यू नीड टू रिफ्लेक्ट ऑन वट एवर यू आर डूइंग. सो जो जर्नल्स हैं या कोई भी वे है, कोई भी आपकी डायरी है या कोई भी कैलेंडर है जहाँ पर यू कीप ऑन नोटिंग वट एवर यू हैव टू डू in the coming days या in a specific thing, so keep on noting those things, क्योंकि those things are also a source of reflection and they're going to help you to excel in life. So if you want to do the best in life from a good level, then you have to make changes in your lifestyle, you have to make changes in whatever you are doing. And this is all what I wanted to share with you today. And now I'll just open the room for any kind of questions. And Hamza, if you want to come at the top of my screen, you have to come at the top, otherwise I can't add you like this. Okay, I can't add you. Yes, मैं आपको किस तरीके से ऐड करूँ? I have to see you at the top of my screen, क्योंकि those who are at the top of my screen I can only add those. Okay, Jan Muhammad, you're saying Assalamu alaikum, wa alaikum assalam. I hope you're fine. Okay, yes. So अगर आज का टॉपिक आप लोगों को जो है समझ आया हो तो डू लेट मी नो, डू शेयर योर फीडबैक इन द कमेंट बॉक्स. अगर आपके कोई क्वेश्चंस हैं, यू कैन आस्क दोस क्वेश्चंस, आई विल टेक दोस क्वेश्चंस. और अगर आपको आज का टॉपिक समझ में नहीं आया तो ऑल्सो यू कैन शो दोज वाया योर इमोजीज, सो आई विल नो दैट आपको आज का सेशन समझ नहीं आया. Okay, so far I can't see any down shape emojis, so it means I can understand कि maybe आपको समझ आ गया है. And yes, again those of you who have not subscribed to my YouTube channel as yet, so मेहरबानी करके आप लोग भी subscribe कर लें, so I can bring more useful content to you and discuss more topics with you. So you can add different things from different topics into your lives and your jobs as well, and they can help you in the long run. So this is all what I wanted to discuss with you today. और इंशाल्लाह आप लोगों से कल मुलाकात होगी again at 8 p.m. And in the meantime, if there's anything else which you want me to discuss, then do pour in your suggestions and topics in my comment box. Till then, bye bye and take care. Allah Hafiz.